Hello, my name is Evelyn, and we studied the changing culture in celebrating Chinese New Year, also known as the Spring Festival, which is arguably the most important holiday of China. In the last decade, new technology driven methods of commemorating Chinese New Year have gained popularity among young people, which concerns some elders who believe that they stray from traditional family values and customs. Due to this generation gap, we question whether Chinese New Year is losing its authenticity through examining Western and Chinese news outlets, social media blog posts, and websites. Our research has strong social significance as it points out schisms in Chinese society and issues the country faces in her process of modernization.
My name is Tina Chan, and first we will introduce the generational highlights of celebrating Chinese New Year from the 1960s to 1980s. Celebrations in the 1960s were marked by the government decorations and rations. Some include the production brigades ordered to clean and decorate the streets with Chairman Mao's portrait and red carpets with hope of good harvest. The Chinese government also gave every family a special New Year coupon to get food. And commerce could buy clothes and basic items they usually can't get at state-owned markets. For New Year's Eve dinner, families gathered in public canteens to enjoy the biggest meal of the year. Next, in 1970s, brought a return of the entertainment and use of money. Windows were often decorated with red paper cutouts and couplets with Chairman Mao's poem. The New Year's Eve meals usually consisted of dumplings with pork and vegetables. After the celebratory dinner, listening to the radio broadcast became a simple pleasure. Furthermore, lion dances, dragon dances, and stilt walking returned. By the end of 1970, children received red envelopes with up to 0.5 yuan. In the 1980s, a variety of New Year foods appeared, and the first Spring Festival Gala occurred. Communes were disbanded in 1983, so extended families could celebrate together without needing permission. Meanwhile, women made a wide range of traditional New Year's foods at home, like pork, chicken, fish, veggies, rice cakes, and many more rare appearances. Sources of entertainment in the 1980s were television. On that note, the first CCTV Spring Festival Gala aired in 1983 as well, which caused a rush to buy black and white televisions for the new year. In the 1990s, there was a surge of buying food and a greater cattle rush. For the first time, people bought New Year goods from supermarkets instead of making them from scratch. With young people increasingly migrating to China's urban factories for work, millions headed home for the new year, creating the Spring Festival travel rush. Some young people traveled in other parts of China as a non-traditional way of celebrating New Year as well.
Now in the 21st century, new trends including online shopping, virtual red envelopes, and travel overseas are becoming increasingly popular. Many people prefer to shop for the Spring Festival online, conveniently without leaving the house. This includes for food, couplets, lanterns, and other decorations. Moreover, it is common for families to dine out in expensive restaurants for their reunion dinner instead of preparing an elaborate meal at home. This is especially favored among big city people, who compose over 50% of China's population, compared to 15% 50 years ago. Also, with the growing popularity of the messaging app WeChat, young people send virtual red envelopes, which are online money transfers with a colorful message, as a greeting. Chinese people increasingly travel to tourist spots overseas for the New Year as well. Former Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand are some of the most popular destinations during this winter season. Furthermore, while watching the CCTV Spring Festival Gala, people have the chance to win cyber red envelopes by shaking their phones. In 2020, 2.21 million people snatched virtual red envelopes with amounts up to 2020 yuan. With China's rapid urbanization, cultural traditions are not lost but simply changed, which some people see as growth while others interpret it as a disappearing act. Nevertheless, there are old customs that remain, which families are welcome to participate in. For example, the New Year's Eve feast is still the most important reunion dinner, with many traditionally symbolic dishes. Red decorations are continually integral to keep evil away and pray for blessing. In one way or another, Chinese people remember the New Year and return to celebrating big annually, which is what makes the holiday so significant through the passage of time. Thank you so much for listening.